The future of Africa. When tomorrow finally remembered us. The future arrives quietly. The future of Africa does not arrive with noise. It does not knock loudly. It does not beg for attention. It arrives like dawn. First, quietly. Then, all at once. For a long time, the world spoke about Africa. Spoke over her. Spoke for her. But the future begins the moment Africa speaks. For herself again. This is not a future borrowed from anyone else. This is Africa. Remembering tomorrow. Born without apology. In the future, African children grow up knowing two truths at the same time. Where they came from. And where they are going. They learn history not as shame, but as strength. They are told about pain, yes, but also about brilliance. They learn that their ancestors mapped the stars before telescopes existed, that they healed with plants before laboratories, that they built cities before the word remotely civilized was ever spoken. In classrooms powered by sunlight and curiosity, children code in Python and speak in Yoruba, Swahili, Akan, Zulu, Amharic, not as relics, but as languages of the future. They do not ask, can Africa succeed? They ask, what do we build next? Cities with memory. In the future, African cities breathe differently. They rise, not to imitate the West, but to reflect the land beneath them. Glass bends to the sun. Steel listens to the wind. Lagos hums like a living circuit board. Nairobi pulses with green technology. Accra becomes a gateway, not of departure, but of return. Kigali teaches the world what healing looks like. Cairo, Addis, Dakar, Johannesburg. Each city a verse. One song. Africa does not just consume technology. She redefines it. Innovation with memory. Progress with soul. What was broken teaches. The future does not pretend the one never happened. Africa remembers slavery, colonialism, extraction, betrayal. But memory no longer bleeds. It teaches. Museums are no longer halls of stolen silence. They speak plainly. Borders still exist, but they no longer divide hearts. Africa processes her own resources, builds her own value, feeds her own people. She stops exporting pain and importing validation. She exports ideas, culture, solutions, and the world listens. Not out of pity, but out of need. In the future, home is no longer a question. Some return with their bodies, others with their skills, others with their spirit. The drumbeat that crossed the ocean finally circles back. Haiti speaks to Benin. Brazil answers Ghana. Harlem remembers Senegal. Africa does not beg her children to return. She simply becomes irresistible. Power with purpose. The future of Africa is not ruled by strong men. It is guided by stewards. Leaders who know power is borrowed. That corruption is betrayal. That leadership is responsibility. Women lead without apology. Youth sit at decision tables. Elders advise as anchors, not obstacles. Governance stops being about survival and becomes about legacy. Africa has arrived. One day, quietly, the world realizes Africa is no longer emerging. She has arrived. But she does not stand above others. She remembers what it felt like to be beneath. So she reaches back, teaching sustainability to a burning planet, community to a lonely world, spiritual grounding to distracted humanity. Because Africa was there at the beginning, and she understands rebirth. The future speaks back. The future of Africa is not perfect, but it is honest, alive, self-defined. It is a continent that no longer asks for permission to exist fully. And when Africa finally stands in her future, she does not say, "Look what we have become." She says, "We have remembered who we are."